Hello, beautiful people. This is Nika, and you're watching Love for Beauty. Today is going to be talks and thoughts with Nika. Remember that first video I released about how I ended up in Los Angeles as a professional makeup artist? I've been thinking we should have more videos like that where I can talk about myself and how I feel, so you can have a little glimpse in what's going on in my head and, my life. And I just haven't done it since then. So here it is. These couple weeks have been a struggle. I work full-time as a professional makeup artist and I love my job. And also, I am now almost a full-time YouTuber, which is my second job, as you can see. And it's hard. I don't think everybody understands how much goes into the creation of a YouTube channel. It's just so much going on. It's a full-on production. You have to have the set, the lights, everything in between, all the stands that your lights stand on. Then you got the camera, then you got the ideas, then you got the script, then you got, all the thoughts of how you're gonna film it, what you're gonna film, what you're gonna do, the prep, the products, the brushes, and then, of course, the editing, the music, the description, the SEO, the title, the thumbnail. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. It's a lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, I am loving it. I became a YouTuber probably about 6 months ago, and it has been an amazing experience. But it has its ups, it has its downs. And one of the downs is time and prep. Because you really have to prepare and you really have to put in a lot of thought into a video to make it nice and interesting, for everything to be set up so it looks good, it sounds good, it's captivating. So there's a lot more happening than most people who have never done it would think. Let's put it that way. So, and it's crazy because of course there's a million ideas. Of course there's a million things you can do with makeup, a million things you can paint on your face. But makeup is also art. So it is connected to how you feel, what you're in the mood for. Sometimes when you're in a place that you are busy or you're not at your highest joy, everything seems like a bad idea. You're just kind of getting into that creator's block. And it's not easy. And it doesn't make it easy that you have to go to your regular job. You come back from a long day at work. You have to brainstorm ideas, see what fits you best and what you can create in the best way possible. You have to prep, you have to shoot it, you have to edit it, you have to add the music, you have to edit the audio. It's just a lot going into it. It's a full-on production and it's a full-time job, especially when you're doing everything by yourself. And I've been pretty lucky. My partner has been amazing, helping me with my set, with my setup, with all my lights and everything. But even so, it's still a lot to do. I have been probably putting in 20 to 30 hours into my YouTube channel weekly. And that's a lot, especially when I'm putting probably 60 hours at work every week at the same time. But I love it. It's been a journey. I've definitely learned a lot of things. I've gotten better, but I still have some days and weeks that I struggle a lot. Sometimes I struggle with technical difficulties. Sometimes it's just been such a busy week that I'm editing last minute. I'm 5 minutes late. I am overly stressed because I don't want to be late. I want you guys to get your video on time, and I want you to be able to enjoy it. So this is it. This is just what's happening. The last couple of weeks have been crazy busy at work. I've been literally exhausted. Last weekend, I pretty much watched TV the whole time. I spent it on the couch, and I don't regret it. I really needed it. And we all need a break sometime. We need to listen to our bodies and our minds. And sometimes we just need to meditate. Sometimes we need a weekend off. And the problem was I took the weekend off, but I forgot that my schedule on Monday was so busy that I wasn't going to be able to make a video for you guys. And when Monday came, I literally remembered, and I was like, oh no, what do I do now? So today is Wednesday, and I am releasing this video for you tomorrow. Yeah, way to go, shooting last minute. If you're a YouTuber, don't do that. But I just wanted to keep you in the loop and tell you what's going on in my life and how I feel. And I think a lot of good things will come out of it, because if you want me to make a video on exactly which things I have been struggling starting my YouTube channel, and also if you want to know about the things that I got better at and how I got better at, drop me a comment and I will shoot a whole video on that. But back to my life. So not only it was crazy busy at work, on top of that, aside from makeup, I have a very big passion for acrobatics, acro yoga, handstands, pressing into handstands, and aerial silks. So I've been trying to get more disciplined and more serious about my training, which I've been successful with for the last 2 weeks, and I am very happy. And because my life has been so crazy and so busy, it has been such a struggle to keep up with my training, which was the reason I was kind of getting behind, or I was just not getting as much progress as I wish I was. So I joined this online group training for press into handstands. So that really motivated me, and I got really serious and diligent about it. And I have been training every day for about an hour every morning, which adds another hour. I have to get up like at 5 o'clock just so I can put in my training, because after I come home from work, I'm pretty much mentally exhausted. Just my energy levels are really low. So it's very hard to train, even though I really want to. But guess what? A lot of progress has been happening since I've been so consistent. And I went to my silks class today. Yes, I also take aerial silks classes on top of all the rest of the craziness. But when I went to my training tonight, it was just amazing how much I've advanced just by keeping up with my training for the last couple weeks. And I have to say, I'm really proud of myself. And that's been just part of my life and part of the struggle too, because I just couldn't work out as much as I wished for the past few months. And it's been hard on me because I'm a very active person and I have very high goals, and I'm also really hard on myself. So here I would like to talk to you about that. We tend to be hardest on ourselves. I struggle with it, and I'm sure you do at times. And if you don't, please write me a comment, because I need your support. So not only that I've been crazy busy and under a lot of stress and pressure at work and in my life altogether for the last 2 weeks, but on top of that, I've been kind of hard on myself. Oh, I didn't record this video. I'm not editing. I don't have ideas. So I was kind of spiraling down. And doing this training every day, part of it was a mindset section, and then there was a training. So it really, really reminded me how important it is not to be hard on yourself, because it really doesn't help you, unfortunately. And fortunately, it really doesn't take you anywhere, and it doesn't push you anywhere good. It can actually push you very bad places, and it can make you lose any desire to continue with whatever it is that you're doing. And the reason for that is it makes the process very unpleasant for you and much, much harder. So in order to progress with anything, really, you need to practice, you need to be diligent in your practice, and you need to do it all the time. That's how you progress. So if every time you're working on your dream or the thing that you want to achieve, and you're hard on yourself, you're going to end up resenting that thing. And you're going to end up being very unhappy in the process. Because everything is a process in this life. And it takes time for you to become perfect at it. And trust me, I get it, because I am an absolute perfectionist. I also dislike drills and practice, or whatever you want to call it, or training, or, the tedious job of just doing the thing for hours. It doesn't need to be hours at a time. Just do it every day until you get better and better and better. I just want to be better, like right now, like instantly. So for instance, I'm an artist, but I was born in a family of artists. I grew up with my mom taking me to work at the art school, literally. And then, I went to art school, and then I went into makeup. So painting, drawing has never been a struggle for me. It was really easy. It came to me very naturally. And still, I took training, I took classes, I still, learn from people every day. But like with handstands, for instance, and with press into handstands, that's a very hard skill. That's a skill that gymnasts are capable of. And it takes sometimes months and months and months of training to get to it. And I was very upset that I can't just do it. Well, how come I can't just do it? Every new thing that you start in life that has no relation to what comes naturally to you, it will take you effort. It would take you training, practice. It would take you to be diligent and disciplined. And it would take for you to make it a priority. But also, it will take for you to enjoy the process of getting there. And here we circle back to, if you're hard on yourself, you're not going to enjoy the process. And it's very likely you're going to give up before you make it somewhere in the process. You could be very far, you could be very close, but just from being so hard on yourself and like thinking, oh, I'm not gonna get it, or I'm never gonna get it, or oh, how come I'm not getting it faster, and just being frustrated, and all that is not gonna help your training, and it's not gonna help you get better. So here is my thought for you today. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to your soul and your mind, because those are the most important things you have. And when you choose a goal, go for it. Put everything in it. Make it a priority. Practice every day. Do whatever is necessary, but enjoy the process and celebrate your little wins. Celebrate every time you see that you've improved in something. Like for instance, let's say you're training makeup. If your eyeliner got better than last time, celebrate it. If your eyebrows got better than last time, celebrate it. Just be happy with how far you've gone, because that will motivate you to keep going, to keep at it, keep up with your training, and show up every day. And that will bring you happiness in the process of getting to that goal that you set for yourself. And I was pondering this for the last couple of days, and I thought it was so important that I had to share it with you. And also, it helped because I really wanted to get a video out for you guys, and I was really stuck in that moment. And I think even within the last 2 weeks working on it, I've become better and not being so hard on myself. And here in this moment, I was really, really hard on myself. And those moments are not easy. But you need to catch yourself and just calm yourself down and tell yourself, okay, this is one of those moments and I'm not gonna let it affect me. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'll take a day off. I took the weekend off. I knew I had to shoot. I knew I had the idea. By the way, guys, I have an amazing video coming for you next week. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm very excited, so make sure you tune in next Thursday at 5 p.m. to see that. But yeah, I should have shot that weekend, but I didn't. I needed a break and I knew it. And I've been teaching myself to be better at taking a break when I need it. And of course, this is not me pushing you to be lazy. This is not me telling you, hey, just take 5 months, it's fine. If you need it, you need it. And sometimes, I'm sure some people sometimes need that too. But regardless, if you need a day, if you need an hour, you need a nap, you need to meditate, whatever it is you need, that will help the process. Because you get overloaded and there comes a point where you're so tired that you're just not progressing. You're either not remembering or you're either like too tired to do moves if it's a physical job. So whenever you need that break, take it. And when you come back, it's gonna be like you're reborn and everything will look so much better and it will look so much easier because you took that break. Here I want to say, if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is up. If you think your friends will like my content, share it with them and invite them to become a part of the Love for Beauty fam. I'm really happy that I got to share my thoughts with you today. I felt in my heart those are really important and I should share them with you. Thank you so much for watching. It warms my heart that you're here. I have a lot more things to share in the future. So if you like this talk, let me know. And I will do more thoughts and talks with Nika in the future, especially for you. Don't forget, you are all beautiful. You are all amazing. I am sure you are killing it. Now, be very, very kind to yourself. Love yourself and celebrate your progress. I want to know what you think. Drop me a comment if you're struggling. If you're not struggling, tell me what you're working on. I will be happy to see all of your experiences and thoughts and reply to them all. Tell me about the last time you got frustrated at yourself or the process towards your goal. And then next time when that happens, think about this video and be kind to yourself. And then come back and tell me about that time and how you handle that. And I'm sure the more times you overcome that struggle, the easier it's gonna get. And the kinder you're gonna get towards yourself. You only have you. So celebrate yourself and all the effort that you're putting towards your goals. And with that thought, I am leaving you. Thank you so much for being here. I have lots of love for you. Now, look in the mirror. You are beautiful.